This Portland crowd ain't ready for your flavor. Show 'em what's up.
What's up, MP?
Hottest team in the land coming through.
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. And we got a special game for you tonight. This one part of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And a good portion of the starting lineup is out for this team. A lot of fill-ins tonight.
Dealing with a number of injuries, missing some key pieces, an uphill battle for the time being.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Collins is out there with Connect. And it's the eraser. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Portland, they've got James. Avdia out there with Klingon. Then it's Sharp. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Outside, Avdia. Bounce pass from Sharp. Pass to James. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And Connect comes to help. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Sharp. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's the eraser to the middle. Now Collins. Pass to the eraser. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And it's blocked with the second effort, and it's good on the layup. The eraser's got his second basket of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's James. Kamara. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Drummond with a screen on James. Here's the eraser. And the Lakers hit again from deep. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's James. And just miss after miss right now.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Reeves against James. No problems knocking that one down.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
And let's take a look here at John Collins.
Good season for him last year. First in field goal percentage and second overall in three-point percentage. He was nearly automatic from long range.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took. Here's Klingon. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Avdia, the pass to James. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. 4 on the clock.
And you know what, call it great defense or a poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pass to Klingon. Sharp with it to stop the drought. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. 10 points separating the teams. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Avdia. Collins with some nice D.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Reeves, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. These teams were last season's best passers, the squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Lakers #1.
The way these guys move the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness, and that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago.
Pass to James. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Bounce pass from Sharp. James finds Sharp. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Hammeroff. Portland no good that time either. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to Phoenix. Here's the eraser. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Traps in the tray.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Klingon. No scoring in this one. Here's James. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. And here's Los Angeles. This run now up to 22 points to 2. Reeves right side. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now, here's Avdia. Last game we saw him score 13. And here's James outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Blows the alley-oop jam.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to...
Oh!
My goodness.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Kamare. 9-point game his last outing. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound the Lakers. The Erasers got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belonged." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" And he told her, "They're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Portland again missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Connect with it. He has 5. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And that's 15 points for the Eraser.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's James. Drives to the hoop. Makes it off the glass. James has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's the Eraser. 15 points in the game. From deep, Reeves. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Portland with the ball after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Inside, here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you...
Oh, Clark!
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me? Woo-hoo! Woo!
And the Trailblazers shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Pass to Kamare. No one near James as he lets it go. And the 3 off target.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
And Portland with the ball. Now, here's Sharp. He's got 5. Here's Kamare. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's the Eraser. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Just 2 to shoot. Portland again missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
James misses. Pass to Collins. And he slams it down right on top of Denny Avdia.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
I got yours.
Now, here's Sharp. Drills the three-pointer. Sharp's got 8.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to the eraser. A minute 42 left to play here in the first. Now, Connect. He had 25 points last game, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Connect's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
A different look now for Portland. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Klingon. Some changes here for the Lakers. Drummond's checked in for Vanderbilt. Chris Middleton comes in for O'Neal. The Erasers subbed in for Shepard. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Alexander Walker. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. The Lakers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. You've got DeAndre Ayton. Grant is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Vaughn, and it's Walker in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Ayton a screen. Vaughn the pass to Alexander-Walker. Offline with his 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. To the paint, here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
And he banks in the layup. And that's now 25 points for the Eraser.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Up the floor, here's Doncic. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Alexander Walker passes to Ayton. Ayton a screen on Doncic. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Pass to Middleton. Here's the Eraser. He's got 25. Middleton the pass to the Eraser. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And that's 28 points for the Eraser.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Got a piece of it. Doncic with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's the Eraser. Lakers passing it around. Pass to Doncic. Here's the Eraser. 28 points for him. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Oh, Grant comes flying in with so much force.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And that one's good, Ayton.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Shoots it. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 32 points for the eraser.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Vaughn can't get it to go. LA has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Connect. No good.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration, too.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, the eraser in the last matchup against the Warriors was outstanding. He finished with 64 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. We'll be looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Good on the bucket. And that's 23 points for Dalton Connect.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And Connect slams it in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And it's Ayton missing. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And here's the break. Here's Connect. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Connect's got 27 points. Now, Alexander Walker. Last game we saw him score 13. Grant the pass to Ayton. And again, unable to change momentum here. Down low. And Connect gets it to go. He has 29.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
The eraser passes to Middleton. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Ayton. Back to Alexander Walker. And here is Grant. Ayton a screen on Doncic. Grant for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Erasers got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the inside. Connect.
Just playing with poise and confidence. Man, they continue to put points on the board.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Poke loose. Here's the eraser. Defended by Alexander Walker. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 14.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Nice D from the eraser.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Out to Doncic. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the three ball is good. 17 points in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Here's Alexander Walker. Over to the left wing. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, able to put on a show for the ages. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. And switching gears now to that first half, what a difficult start for the Trailblazers.
I'll say this. Yeah, you want to protect the paint, but when you're getting killed from long range, you have to make the adjustment defensively. They're not going to win like this.
Seems highly unlikely, indeed. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by the eraser.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Connect out there with Collins. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's the eraser. And it's Drummond in at the center position.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Pass to Kamare. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. So it's the Lakers now. Reeves outside. Lakers passing it around. Connect. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Reeves again sharp. From 13. Here's Klingon. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 37 points for the eraser.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Buries the long-range jumper. Connects. Got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Back to Avdia. Pass to Sharp. Avdia. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Lakers. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Out to the right wing. Connect with a wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Connects, got 39.
Haven't missed a shot since the break. Really good job making adjustments.
On the wing, James for 3. The rebound by the eraser.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Drummond a screen. Connects again.
And another outstanding night for him. But what's new?
Tying the mark for second most 40-point games ever. He is on a mission.
Which is how you describe Michael Jordan, right? Who he just pulled even with. No one in this league has a more singular focus to dominate from start to finish.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot, keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Lakers shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. That's good from the eraser. Both free throws good from the eraser. For Portland, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the 3rd quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Pass to James. Down low. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's the eraser. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And here's Reeves outside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Lakers, number 1.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Pass to Klingon. James outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Erasers got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
To the paint. Sharp the pass to James. Now Avdia fires the three. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 15 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Pass to the Eraser. Shoots the three. Hits the three-point bomb. The Erasers got 13 points here in the second half alone.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Here's James. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
Well, you know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game.
There's really not much else you can do against Drummond. I mean, he's skilled at looking past defenders to get to the finish.
And here's Avdia. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Collins, a screen on Sharp. To the left wing. Here's the Eraser. James defending. Here's Reeves. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Klingon. Now, here's Sharp. The three-pointer, no good. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Things are clicking. Reeves in a groove, and he knows he doesn't need to slow down. Keep it coming.
And here is James. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Takes a three. Here's Klingon. The short one's on the money.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's the Eraser. He has 45 points. And Connect gets it to go.
Wow. What can you say?
And for Portland, they're shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. James outside. Avdia up top. Back to James. Pass to Avdia. James with it. And James throws it down.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Reeves against Sharp. Outside Collins. Off target with his three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Kamare misses.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Pass to Drummond. Shoots over Avdia. And another basket for the Lakers. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Andre Drummond. Chris Middleton comes in for John Collins. Doncic is checked in for Austin Reeves. And Shepard subbed in for the eraser. Blazers making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Mason, he checked in for Chris Middleton. James comes in for Connect. The eraser subbed in for Shepard. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Get outside, get outside.
Pass to Walker, out to the right wing. Here's Vaughn. For three, Westbrook. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Andre Ayton out there with Walker. Then there's Vaughn. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Westbrook. The rebound by the eraser. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Fires the three. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Ayton. Outside Westbrook. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Here's Vaughn. And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Pass to Ayton. Back to Westbrook to stop the run. Westbrook missing again.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
The three for Doncic. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Vaughn, the pass to Westbrook. Count the basket. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Los Angeles.
Inside. And yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Westbrook. Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers, and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Vaughn from the arc. It's good from long range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's the eraser. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Alexander Walker with the ball. Ayton a screen. Here's Vaughn. The rebound by Mason.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, he has to connect from there.
James, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. That's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Vaughn kicks to Westbrook. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
The eraser passes to James. Here's the eraser. He's covered by Westbrook. The shot by the eraser. No good. Portland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. LA's gone over and over to the 3-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. And another one!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Westbrook finds Alexander Walker. Back to Westbrook. The 3-ball. The rebound by the eraser. The eraser's launches it. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Vaughn, the pass to Alexander Walker. The 3 sinks the 3-pointer. Alexander Walker's got 10 points here in the second half.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
James, the pass to the eraser. Again, what an avalanche!
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities, they're the visibility, they're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
They set the pick. Back to James. Lakers passing it around. Back to Doncic. Here's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the eraser.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Alexander Walker passes to Vaughn. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, James. The eraser passes to Vanderbilt. From outside the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Mason against Westbrook. Now, Alexander Walker. Outside Westbrook. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
You're one of the only players to ever get a quadruple-double.